Darker Romello, Mayhem World, Mayhem TV. We're out here in Spain, you know? Africans in Spain, you know? Or should I say Africans on tour? Ghanaians on tour. Nah, but seriously though, man, me being an African man, I like my JD, you know? We don't call it by the Jack Daniels, let's call it JD. Just working on a few things here and there, you know? We've got the studio set up in the apartment as well, me and my boy Lex. So when it's we finish on the strip doing what we do and we're feeling creative, we go in there, record music, you know, we maybe drop another mixtape for you guys or whatnot. There's a few things I thought I have to address, you know me, I like to address people. People will be asking me, when you dropping another mix CD, when's the next mix CD coming? At the moment, I'll be real with you, yeah? Mixtapes are not a priority right now for me innit? Like, understand? I have other policies that are a priority right now. Right now, making money and business logistics is my priority. Mixtapes and music videos are second and third priority, so I have to do other things, and also educating the youth and educating up and comers is my priorities at the moment, innit? So also the situation with BOROUGH, and I heard he dropped a new album still. I heard it didn't do too well, like in the charts or whatnot, the top 40. So let's say November time, you hear that he got dropped by the label. He didn't want to do the promotions for the label according to his A&R. His A&R told me that he didn't want to do the promotions for the record. He didn't want to shoot the singles that they wanted him to shoot. He didn't want to go out and do promo, like go and do live shows, radio interviews to promote the album. In other words, he didn't cooperate with his label. And he was signed to Universal, so they've paid like about he got a deal probably worth about 150 bags if you include his publishing and his advance that he got. So they've wasted 150 bags on a record that never got promoted. 2 music videos, so let's say $250,000 down the drain on a marketing campaign for an artist that's very talented but didn't do what he was supposed to do in it. So people like that, they make it harder for they get actually good artists to get deals, because people like him are loose cannons. They get record deals and they abuse the situation, you know what I mean? There's loads of artists that would kill, that will give their left lung in order to be in the position BOROUGH's in. He got a record deal and he wasted the money. And so now, let's work it out like this. His deal, 100 bags, 5-album deal. Let's cut it down to it'll be 20 bags a year. Understand what I mean? Say so after lawyer fees, taxes, he's probably down to about 75 grand. 75 grand for 5 years is not very good, you know. It's not very good. Plus you got people taxing you, you have to maintain and sustain. You've got to pay for housing, transportation, plus the extra little tornillos that you accumulate when you become an artist that is signed, didn't it? So let's say you're down to like 30 bags. So a record deal is not really, you can't just live on a record deal advance alone. You need to be moving, you can't sleep. That's the first hustle, you can't sleep when you got a record deal. You have to be up and down, just doing madness. You have to be maneuvering, dancing like Puff Daddy and stuff like that. You know, that it's true, it's as you may think it's funny, but you have to hustle, especially in the UK, because it's very limited in what you can do in the UK. It's like, people be saying, how comes UK is not like America? Why haven't we got Jermaine Dupri? Why haven't we got Puff Daddy? Why haven't we got
Dr. Dre
and Dr. Dre's and so on? And we have got them.
Got Simon Cowell.
Yeah, to get them. We have got them. We have got LA Reid's, Puff Daddies and things in this country, but they don't do the music that we like, the urban music. They do pop music. Our LA Reid's and Simon Cowell's of our country is people like Louis Walsh, Simon Cowell himself, Pete Waterman, all these people that are in position of powers that sign artists and whatnot to do pop music that go for the wider audience. The music we're making, the urban street music, is a very niche music. because only limited people like it, you know the ones there, and the limited people that like it, it's not enough to make an impact. It's very popular in the clubs or whatnot, but it's not enough of popular music for people to want to buy it anymore. The way people consume urban music is different, so you have to think of a new platform in order to promote yourself and to push yourself in it. So when you get people like Tiny Temper, DC Rascal, Red Tree 2 doing well, it's good for them, but it's not good for you. The reason why it's not good for you, because the same people that like Red Tree 2, that like DC Rascal and Tinchy Strider and Chipmunk ain't necessarily gonna buy your album. You understand? So if you can do gold on your first album and gold on your second album in this day and age within urban music, count yourself very lucky. You probably never have to work again. Because people are going to be struggling to go gold this year and for many years for the music. If HMV is shutting down and whatnot, they have to record labels are trying to find new ways to package the music in order to present it to the public. But the way they present it to public is in a pop format. That pop format doesn't really cater to the type of music that we like. Me, I like rap music. I'm a rap music fan before anything, innit? Like that electro music and all that, that's not really me. But I understand it's the ish that makes you money, innit? Like everybody else that's making money, they're making more money off brand extension, away from their music. Tinchy's caking from the headphones, Little Bizzle is caking from the clothing, Tiny Temper's caking from many things, like from the Lucas A deals, the TV deals upon deals, endorsement deals, up and down, innit? Like people like him, they're living in it, they're living life. But if you're not dead, yeah, you have to do something in order to make you, the main guy in it. So if you're not the main guy, you're just gonna be the 20-year-old in the game. You be turned 40 years old, you can't even tour no more, and nobody wants to buy your album or whatnot. You just be broke in the hood, eating £2 chicken and chips, innit? That's not the way. I'm not about that life. That's why, because I've realized that being an intellectual African, I have intellectual potency, so I've decided to step away from it and do other things in it. So I've just been exploring other options and whatnot. You know me, I'm always making moves in it. Like whether it was doing the DVDs back in the day when I was the African on the street, everybody was hating on me, thinking, oh, this guy is too fresh, man, he don't know what he's doing. But I was thinking ahead. Whether it was the mix CDs that I used to put out, I was thinking ahead. Whether it was doing other things with the touring and booking artists for different shows or whatnot, I was always thinking ahead, innit? So now I'm thinking ahead and I'm doing other things and whatnot. So I think you should support. Loads of things dropping. At the moment, I'm just relaxing and whatnot. Like I said, innit, music is there, but it's not my first priority. I have other policies, innit? I'm like the Blue BOROUGH, you know? That's it. I have other policies, innit? So when I do come back again, when I return like the Mac, I'm going to bring a new policy to the game, you know the one said. Shout out to everybody that's showing me love, you know who you are. Shout out to the Rough Squad, man, they're my brothers, you know, they look after me and whatnot. They look out for me. Shout out to Rapid especially, you know. He's working on some stuff, he's working as well. Shout out to Tinchy, Slate. But this is a high balcony, man. I'm getting nosebleeds and stuff, man. Woof! Yeah, but you'll probably catch me on the rebound. I'm here, you know, just enjoying, you know, just dancing with the babes. That they start in the club, you know, they're loving the African swag. The weather's too hot, man. I feel I got some mosquito bites on the back of my neck, man. The weather's too hot, man, but yeah, I'm done.